We are QOTD, and you're watching the daily recap show. QOTD is the question of the day show, the game show that lets you be on the air, and you can join us on the air by recording your video answers to our awesome daily questions.
And you can also join us by voting for your favorite answers to determine who makes it to the weekly Big Show Championship. That's on Thursdays at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time.
We're going to show you how to make it on the air with us for Thursday's Big Show. And we're also going to take a look at one of our favorite fan answers to today's question, which has to do with animals and the afterlife. And maybe if you got to choose what you would be in a different life.
So let's just say that you wanted to be the GOAT of QOTD. One of the things that you might do is take a second, click on the subscribe button, and that way you will get the notice when our new QOTDs go out. Every single day you can be the first person to answer, and that will help you make it on the air. So now here we are with today's question of the day.
Drum roll.
Drum roll. Thank you for the drum roll. If you could be any animal when you were reincarnated, I mean, imagine you got this life and then you got another life, and in the other life you get to choose an animal that you can be. Which animal would you choose to be? Besides the goat is like, I would like to be a bear, because the bear is the most commanding presence in the forest, and at the same time, like very gentle and cuddly, sort of, in a sense, right? But so he commands respect and affection, and that's why I want to be a bear. So I know that you guys have opinions too, but before we do that, let's hear the rest of what Freddie had to say.
Yes, let's get into it. So, as we have alluded to, we are getting so many answers from fans from across the world for this question. And so, what better time than now to look at one of our early favorites? So, receiving the distinct honor of Best Animal Afterlife, we have Freddie's answer. Let's take a little watch.
The animal that I'd love to be reincarnated at is probably my cat, because she is able to do anything that she wants, and I just give her treats all day, and she just hangs around the house and is fat and lazy. So I think I'd like to be my cat, because I am so nice to my cat, and I'd love to just hang in the house all day.
I love the fact that misspoke and talked about his cat in the hat. But cats are a great choice, right? Because cats are like super beings from another planet. They have this amazing mind control. And I could go on about how they puppet master mice, which is a long story. But they also sort of puppet master us, because we're giving them treats all day. We're scooping their stuff out of a litter box. It's just disgusting. The only explanation that I have is that they have superpowers, and they can control our minds, and that is why I think that Freddie has made an excellent choice for his animal avatar. How about you guys?
I obviously could not agree more. My cat Mickey just made a cameo appearance, as he does about once a week. I would like to be him. I would never survive in the wild, so I can't be anything that has to protect itself, feed itself, build shelter. I mean, you guys were like Boy Scouts, right? So you can do anything. For me, I gotta be this fat guy right here that just gets loved and fed and petted and yeah, that's my dream, my goal.
So Trish, I know that you're kind of a farm girl, but didn't you think about any of the domestic critters, let's just say my goat friend here, perhaps?
I didn't. I'll tell you what I would never be, though, is a pig. Because I'm going to break your hearts here. I'm going to tell you something, and it's a true story. You know how pigs are really smart and they're actually really clean? That's all a lie. That's a total myth. We had pigs once. Yeah. Hamlet and Kevin. And they were dirty and they were dumb, and it was just, they were delicious, but it was not fun to have them in the barn thing.
Hey, everybody pay attention. This is rural America speaking. Pigs are dumb.
Oh, Hamlet. That's so mean.
Hamlet and Kevin. They were great.
Oh, that's so funny. Well, I would say, I'm thinking about my answer. So obviously my background is fish. koi fish. But I recently learned that they are freshwater, and so they are not ocean creatures like I thought they were. So I'm changing my answer from fish to orca, killer whale, because I think that they are like, I feel like all in the nature documentaries I see, we always think that the sharks are the apex predators. It's the orcas. The orcas are like the kings of the castle, so to speak. So I would be an orca.
There's a lot to commend the orca. I mean, obviously they're mammals, right? And so they're not fish, but maybe because of that, they're very social. They are super intelligent and playful, and they're also, as you were saying, they're like absolutely deadly. But they like hunt in packs. They're like gigantic, like slippery wolves. They're really unbelievable. I've seen them in the wild, and they're just like incredibly majestic creatures. That is an excellent choice. So you want
to like big as a ship?
They're big. They're not like gray whale big, but they're big. And there was a story in the news about a pod of whales attacking a boat this week. And scientists are trying to understand why. But I mean, it's so obvious. It's like the boat was just bugging them, right? And so they just like got together and they just knocked over the boat. But they're big. They're like not a school bus, but the small school buses,
Short bus.
The short bus, about the size of an orca. They're big. They're big. But so, yeah, that would be awesome. I would forget about next time. I would like to be an orca right now.
You've got 6 days left to submit your own answers for your very own chance to appear on our Thursday Big Show. That's a super fun finale hosted by Keith, JJ, Reed, and I, where we go over the best of the best videos of the entire week. It's every Thursday at 8:30 a.m. on YouTube, Twitch, and right here at beyondtheair.com.
Yes, to record your answer for that big show, you can go to beyondtheair.com and click the orange record button under the 24/7 live game stream. Remember, you can still answer today's question or any of this week's other questions for your chance to tell us about what animal you want to come back into this world as, and for your chance to join us on the air.
Much like the sea, beyondtheair.com has a great variety of activities and creatures. Did you know that? When you're over at beyondtheair.com, my friends, you can also play, in addition to like the normal, hey, let's record and be on the air, you can also play the Guess and Bid game. In the Guess and Bid game, you send stars to the videos that you think are the best, and then when they win, you also win. And as they win, you climb the leaderboard, and when you climb the leaderboard, you can show up in our daily recap, just like these folks. It's another way to be on the air, and a lot of fun.
Well, thanks everyone for joining us, and a very special thank you to our subscribers and to everyone who has watched, voted, and recorded this week. We are QOTD creatures, I guess. And beyondtheair.com signing off, and we'll see you on TV.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Rest in peace, Hamlet.
Yeah, Kevin, that's an interesting choice.